believe the difference is huge, but the problems are the same. So everybody needs qualified candidates, but they have all of them have different approach. For example, even starting from the communication with the clients, here it's yeah, you most often call clients like picking up your phone and just calling them directly, which is something I have never done in Ukraine because you usually keep all of the most of the communication in the beginning written. It's like emails or some chats on LinkedIn. Here is more like the personal approach. You need to meet clients face to face. You need to make some deals and so on. And in terms of the hiring here, they are kind of old fashioned because like 90% of the jobs, this is like the office jobs, so you need to go to office, which is also something strange because we're used to the remote life and we're used to okay occasionally go into the office like once a month for some team building or I don't know, like maybe signing some documents if you need that. But I can see that here is also the differences, like the taxes. Hiring people here is much more expensive rather than hiring developers in Ukraine. But something is really popular here is like having a contractors. And they're more eagerly hiring people who are not from the UK because then they can treat them as contractors so they don't pay that much taxes. And from the legal perspective, it would be easier if you want to fire an employee. Here you need to send like I don't know the notice for 2 months, and there should be some kind of investigation. Why are you firing this person? And in case you have done something wrong or you said something wrong, there could be some other problems which you might face. But if you have the contractor, you just send the notice like via email and that's all, and you're done. So that's technically easier and more faster way because none of the existing clients they have an idea like how long will they need this person for. So contractor works is really popular here. And comparing the recruitment agencies, like for example in Ukraine, recruitment agencies they mostly specify in some. If we're talking about IT, there's definitely all of the IT positions, like the standard, backend, front end, QA, and other. But here, if we talk about recruitment agencies, they specify in this some domains only. And I don't know, for example, if you need the DevOps to hire DevOps in London, there is a special recruitment agency which is doing this in London, and they're all divided by the niche and they're all divided by location. That's really weird because I've been talking a lot to different owners of recruiting agencies, and I said you need to diversify your risks. What if you will have no assignments to hire, I don't know, front end developers? What then? But they say like, no, we always will have the assignments. So I don't know, maybe that's true, but from my perspective, is a bit scary.
Interesting.
Who knows? But still, they're working for a lot of period of time and doing pretty good. And another interesting stuff that in Ukraine, the recruitment agencies are divided. Like you have like business development department, you have recruiters, you have researchers, you have some financial team and other. And here, all of their recruiters they work as recruiters 360. That means the recruiter should find the client, should find the candidate, and should close the deal. So technically, it's like a one-man army but inside of the company, and this is really interesting approach. So yeah. And also from this perspective I might say that sales manager is one of the most popular position in the UK because they're like doing it old school calling. I do receive like I don't know 5 calls per day, and when somebody trying to sell me some I don't know software, some services, additional stuff. And yeah, that's insane. But somehow they get it. And they continue calling, sending you emails.